Good morning. So today we've got a company coming out to see us who install septic tanks. So when we were looking at this property, we were told that the septic tank system isn't up to standard. This is something that the French are very particular about. Even though we have a fairly new septic tank installed here, it's undersized. So the house and the Gites need to be separated for the waste. So a company's coming out today to look at where we could situate a new septic tank. I would like it next to the existing septic tank, which is here at the back of the house. Now the Gites feed into this as well, and then it goes out across the fields under the lower ground now and into a small river. So I believe this is a micro system or micro system. It runs off an air pump. It needs an air pump to create the correct culture environment for the waste. Didn't really want another one of those because it obviously uses power, but for the situation we're in, it might be the best option. My initial thoughts are that we should connect it into the existing outfall, because I'm sure it can take, there's a 150mm or 100mm pipe going out to the existing little river. We just connect it into the existing outfall, just intercept the pipe coming from the Gites, break it off, bring it into a new tank somewhere here, and then connect into the outfall, and away she goes. So the situation is in France, if you don't install the septic tank after you've been informed, after purchasing the property, you will get fined. And I believe that fine increases year on year the longer you leave it. So just checking the soil here, and apparently it's good soil, which is good for soak away, which is our obligation apparently, not to go direct to a watercourse.
It is perfect.
Yeah, it is good, yeah.
It is your property?
Yeah, yeah. But then the ground, the field is much lower, all the way around, and drops steep. Do you want to have a look over there?
Right. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
No people, just animal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we're going to try another hole over here, see what the ground's like. I thought it would be more stony, more rocky. There's a lot of rock around, but that seems pretty good.
Right. What do you prefer?
It's the cost, and it's less disruptive here because you can
for soak away,
do what you want here, make a mess, and it's no problem.
The classical system is very good.
Yeah.
No, in the future, no clean, no problem.
Yeah.
With micro station, you have electricity,
maintenance, ongoing cost, yeah. So okay, yeah.
But I understand because it is very easy for the job.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. Thank you. my priority for my clients, it is the most simple system and cheaper.
Yes.
And for me, if you can install a classical system, it is
Better.
the most solution.
Okay. Yeah, I get
but
that.
I understand your project because you have the pipe and you have
It's already half in.
yeah. And in French now, for me, I don't install the micro station like that.
Yeah.
We have another system. It is a big filter.
Yeah.
And with this big filter, with your garden, no electricity.
Yeah.
Because after you have.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Yeah, d'accord.
But we have a regulation for to connect it with the river. The service public send an information at the DDTM. The DDTM, it is the property. It is not your property, the river. Okay?
No, that's I understand. Yes.
Right. So if you want connected your assainissement with the river, you need a response of the proprietor.
Yeah. Okay. I get it. Yeah. Yeah. You need because it's part of the environment. We need a permit to discharge.
Yeah.
We would have the same in the UK. Yeah.
If I said yes, I want to connect it with the river, but Mister have a good soil, he say me, oh, it is strange.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I got you. Yeah.
Do you use
that?
Yeah.
No.
We can install, if you are agree, the septic tank here, and after go for the soakaway.
Through there? Yeah, not sure.
After the pump, it is flexible.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, so we can go up. Yes, I see. Yes. So not deep.
No.
I got you. Yeah.
We can just.
Yeah.
After.
Yeah. So this situation requires it pumped up all the time. If it goes there, no pump.
No pump.
Do we need an air pump to just circulate?
No. With the classical system, no. The most simply septic tank, pump, and drainage in the back.
In the back, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For the work, it is most simply, and it is cheaper.
Yeah.
The pump, it is not a good news for you. No. I agree.
Yeah.
But the pump, it is not like the microstation. Microstation, you have electricity always.
Yes.
Always the time. For the pump, it is just if you consume water, pump, you have I'm sorry, my English is very bad.
Should we draw it?
You have like a well.
Yeah, a tank.
Yeah. And when the tank is completed, the pump activates.
Yes. So it fills up,
right.
Then takes it down.
Yes.
Then fills up, takes it down.
No people inside, no electricity.
Okay, I understand. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Now I make a plan for you.
Yeah.
And after, if you want, we can discuss. So,
a little recap. Our existing fosse is down here, and it works with an air pump, and it runs directly out to a watercourse, which is at the end of our field, just down there. Now, Nicholas was the chap's name, who was very nice, was telling me today that to have a discharge direct to a watercourse now you have to have special permission, which I totally understand, because if everyone was discharging direct to a watercourse, this effluent that's going out of a septic tank or any filtration system isn't perfect. The land filtration will do a much better job. So we've decided, well, this is what we think we're going to design, and it'll get approved. is we're having it in here, which used to be an access through to the field. I was going to reopen this up, but it doesn't really matter. We can still have a footpath down here to gain access to the field, which drops away. You probably can't tell on the camera, but it drops away about 2 meters down there. So we'll be digging a hole here, putting the tank in here. The type of system we're having is different than the one we've already got, which is a micro system. The way this one works, it fills up under gravity, which the pipe is already sort of going around here to the existing fosse. We'll intercept it there, bend it down here. All the gravity's working for us there, so we'll have the shallowest dig possible here, put the tank in, connect it up, and then this is, I'm assuming there's multiple chambers. The solids go into one, the top water flows over into another, and then ultimately that water is pumped up and it's going to go up here through that gap between that tree and this little shed. Quite shallow because it's pumped, so it doesn't need to fall. It's obviously going uphill there. And it will run to a filtration drain system of a coiled pipe over a series of meters up at the back of the Gites. So unfortunately we're going to have a pump, which I didn't want, but it only pumps once the tank is full. Then it drops the level and it switches off. If it isn't being filled, it doesn't use any power, which is good. The existing system with the air pump we've got runs 24/7, so that isn't great at all. That we really wanted to avoid. So, as you saw from his soil sampling, the ground up here is going to be is great for drainage, which I'm quite surprised at. But yeah, he said it was great. So we're going to have the filtration system in this bit of rough ground field, whatever you want to call it, at the back. We're still quite high up here. But interestingly, that hasn't got to be very deep, so that'll be easy to install. Doesn't matter if we make a mess because I've got work to do up here. The main thing is I need to know, I want to do some major landscaping works to the back of these Gites to segregate them and give everyone privacy, and nice paved areas, hot tubs, undercovered areas. So this pipe work needs to go in first before I can do any of that work. So yeah, productive day regarding the septic tank install. As I said earlier, the rules are, if you don't put it in every year you get fined. I don't think the fine's particularly big. The fine for the first year I believe is €200 and then it increases year on year. I don't know what it could get to, but ultimately we may as well just get on with it and get it done. And also, if we're told the system we've already got doesn't meet existing standards for the amount of people we could have in these Gites in the house at the same time, we don't want any problems there either, so we may as well just get it done. So yeah, all good, happy with that, and we'll see what the price comes back like.
Morning. So, more Brocante bargain upcycling is the name of the day. We picked up these two little black bedsides in the Brocante near to us the other day for €40. So bargain. It cost about 100 each new, I reckon. So saved us some cash, but they are black, so I do need to see what we can do. So a new tool was required, given all the little nooks and crannies on these units that I'm trying to sand. A much more girl size one. You can tell it's for girls because it comes in this beautiful little bag that matches the outfit. So it's like right there, Kaya. Slight change of relocation because we've got our first French tool with a French plug on it. Kaya. So I've had to move into here because we haven't got a French extension leaders yet, but that was something to go on the list. So new small tool to help me get these sanded back to the bare wood. And they're looking pretty good when we get there. So go. So, discovered a new joy in life is the joy of a new sanding sheet on my little sander. It works just brilliantly. Who knew? Who knew?
So one of the jobs on the list is to alter this decking. So there's a couple of pads of decking at the moment, one there, one over there. Fair enough. I want to create something much bigger that comes across, steps out and carries on wider down here, so we can probably have some kind of undercover hot tub, more communal seating. Sun sets lovely over the horizon over there, so let's make the most of this area. So first job, let's take it apart. Plus I need some firewood. Okay, let's have a look at the decking on the top. What we got? We'll use all these screws again. Lovely. It's pretty satisfying, that. So I've never built a decking in my life. I've got an idea what I'm doing. I've watched some YouTube videos, which is the source of all knowledge these days. But I'm still not exactly sure whether we're going to put concrete pads down, use what this is used, which is these metal spikes, which still keeps the post off the ground, and probably super quick, saves digging holes, or just use slabs. There's a bit of a footing. So we've been to the local cafe in Fosse for late breakfast this morning, and in the cafe on a Tuesday they do French classes. I did ask if they did remedial classes, because that's where I need to be. Anyway, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go, see if I can pay attention this time, eh? Nearly done here. Getting a bit warm. Oh. Okay, see if we can get these bolts undone. Bloody hell, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I haven't got an impact gun that fits sockets at here. I have at home. That's too far to go and fetch. I don't want to just cut it up and leave all these bolts in there. This is going to be slow. Fucking hell. Was that necessary? in the wood 3 inches. Okay, let's speed this job up. Okay, so knocked it down. Some of the timber I'm going to save. So I've saved some 6x2s, 4x4s and some sort of planks for the face. Might not use them here, but somewhere. That timber, I don't know how long it's been there, but it's in pretty good shape. So this sole plate that's still bolted to the house, whether you're supposed to bolt a deck into the house, I've seen a lot of people keeping it independent. I don't know, but anyway, that's on there now and it's been on there for some time, so let's leave it. That might have to come off, but it's been there long enough now to be, it's obviously secure. Whether or not it works with a level is yet to be seen. So I'll carry on taking the rest of that down, pull a string line off that, across the face, so it looks like it might not be right and I've got to alter it, which will be a shame, but no big deal. It's starting to rain. Let's get a bit of firewood cut up for tonight.
Right. Time to apply the new pokey attachment, which is going to help get into all these little corners and edges that the big piece couldn't fit into. So here goes. Pokey attachment, by the way, is the technical term for this piece of equipment. I'm even fitting it myself. Haha, she says. Philip. Oh, 2 screws. 2 screws. Is that a screw? Looks like a screw. That's not a screw. Okay. Tech support required. Required. I got 1 screw out, but is that a screw as well?
No.
I can't seem to get that out.
Allen key.
Oh. Why have they put 1 screw and 1 of them in?
Don't know. Let's go and have a look.
Okay, pokey attachment now fitted by a professional, not an idiot. So let's see what happens. So, this is how my 2 little bedsides are now looking now that I have sanded most of the paint off. You'll notice that I haven't sanded in the middle, and this is because, okay, in my professional now upcycling capacity, given that this is my first project ever, I've decided that it would be nice if I painted the insides white. This is in no way related to the fact that I don't want to sand the insides and I have had enough of sanding. That is not the case, as Philip will probably have you believe. But the room that are going in is mostly white, pale colours, and I just think they would look nice.
Okay, that's one out. What did that take? A couple hours, maybe not that. That's the pile of bolts I took out. Only lost a little bit of skin off my knuckles. Okay, so decking number 2. This one looks like it's been put together slightly differently. These screws don't look quite so easy to get out. Not sure about the bolts in this one. They're 13 mils I can see. So should be a lot less timber in this one. Yeah. Okay. What battery we got? 2. Nope. Nope. There. There is one there. Okay, bored of it now. Let's speed it up. Okay, so that's both of them gone. Bit of a sweat on that. Let's just take this handrail out. Really anything there? Oh, yeah, it's too good to be true. Ow, it's hot. Let's see if I can knock it in before I round the heads off. It's about beer o'clock in this part of the world. Yes. Yes, you little beauty. Okay. What I want to do is just put a line across from this sole plate. See what we're looking like. Pop a screw in it. Okay. The difference between these two deckings, that one was in great shape. A lot of the timber's reusable. This one is rotten as a pear because this was touching the ground. That one was elevated on those steel supports, so you can just see the difference it makes if things don't touch the floor. Right. So what we've also got here, I don't know if you can see where I am, got some concrete blocks here, which would be handy just to leave in. That concrete block isn't working. The gap there is an inch, 25mm at least. But that doesn't mean that line is level, just mean that line is straight. Let's go get the spirit level and come back and have a look, see what this timber's doing. The problem is, if we do run off here, and drop that onto there, that's definitely going to, them blocks are going to have to come out up there. Okay, so that timber's not a million mile out, but we can't have it running at that level at that end.
I suppose on a lovely day sat here in the French countryside, painting my cabinets that are going to be in rooms in one of the 3 gites, get quite pensive about how we've got here and what the future holds, I suppose. We both gave up quite high pressured, well, sometimes very high pressured jobs to do this. This won't be without its pressures either, I don't think. You know, we have to make this work. We need an income from the gites, from the farmhouse. We need that income to keep us going. So there is a pressure to get them done to a high standard, and to get people visiting them. But there's hard work to come, lots of hard work, and we haven't stopped since we got here. But we're absolutely loving every minute of it. It's just hard work of a different kind that we're used to, and yeah, we love it.
Okay, so I'm going to set myself up. Hold it on the piece of wood, looking at me. Then at that end on the piece, just make sure it's never on a stone or anything, because if it is, it's giving you false reading.
How do you know it's right?
I'll be able to tell. Your line, use the corner of the house as a line. Yeah, you're good there. Well, so that's 10, 22. Okay, 622. Just try it on that corner of the timber. Bloody hell. You're nowhere near. No, there. No, they're all completely odd. Everything's out. Okay, that's miles away. All right, scrap all the levels. We'll start again. Yes, that was the original level, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's confusing when you don't do this much.
Close.
No, because that isn't anything.
You don't mean anything.
No, not to you. It does to me. That's the level down there. This can say anything. It could be up there for all we care. It's just transferring. All we're doing is transferring a level. And I'll run a timber completely all the way across, right to the end there. I'll dig this out a bit, so I can dig that down tomorrow, just throw the dirt here. Because I need the timber to be elevated off the ground slightly there. Okay, that's a wrap. Beer time.